Okay. Okay, good day, everyone. This is Dan Setro, and I'm welcoming you to tonight's podcast live stream. And the topic, just like we already have it on our timeline, we are talking about the scenario that is playing out in South Africa and some videos that have been circulating the social media. We want to critically look at this particular video in which an African mother who happens to be a Nigerian posted about the security of our daughter with respect to a connection to what is presently going on in South Africa and the neighbor beside the neighbor of theirs that happens to be a South African, and how the neighbor is trying to do whatever with the daughter, trying to lure the daughter into his private apartment. And when he was accosted, he was saying that he's in his country and he has the right to do whatever he wants to do in his country. But surprisingly, I did more than just looking at such video online. I did some background checkings to actually look at that video critically, because to me, it was not just adding up, it wasn't making sense to me why anybody, especially in this part of the world, we know that Africans, regardless of what is happening to us as Africans globally, we are this set of human beings that to some extent we have what we call shame. There is this principle of shame that is associated with Africans, that we still have some level of decorums based on our traditions, the way we look at things and the likes of them. So when I saw that video, it wasn't adding up, and I did some background checkings to discover that there was actually a second video that was saying something which was almost like a cross X, as in an opposite of what was actually in the first video. Then we will, both of us, everyone on this platform will look at this video, both the first video and the second video. And I want our honest conversation with respect to morality, with respect to child safety, with respect to how, or the extreme that maybe some of our brothers, either in South Africa or in any part of the continent, some of the excesses that needs to be checkmated, so that even while you are trying to pursue a particular course, you don't drift overboard. And as such, we are going to look at those videos, the two videos, and we're now going to come back and ask ourselves this question. The introduction of content, or the use of the word content, should it be left open to the extent that we are placing some innocent children at risk? How do we watch against such unhealthy practices so that we don't actually paint a picture of negativity for our children? Because we all know that we are in this era where everything is actually thriving into content. Then we also want to look at the other side of the game. Is it that this woman, the second video, was as a result of compulsion from somewhere? Or are there similarities between the first and the second video to actually tell us that it's not everything that we see that we should believe on the social media, which is also another problem that we need to curtail. So before we talk too much, I would like us to just jump in, listen to this the first video where the woman was actually talking about what was going on. And you know why this video is not something that we as Africans want to be true. We do not want what we are saying in this video to be true. Is the fact that a lot is happening in South Africa now, the Africans, especially the Nigerian community, they are going through a whole lot of shock. Because if you look at the history, there is no history of South Africa without the mention of this country called Nigeria. So it's becoming like what we cannot match up, what we cannot comprehend. Because when South Africa was actually going through their turbulent moment, at a particular point in time, we rose up to assist them in one way. But what is currently going on? What can we say about it? I just want honest conversation. Don't judge anyone don't judge any country based on the video you are going to see. I just want us to have honest conversation. I want us to talk online. I want a lot of South Africans to really explain and confirm the authenticity of what is actually happening there. And those Africans, either Nigerians, Zimbabwean, or the rest that have experienced one thing or the other in South Africa, I would like you to jump in and bring your own aspect of your experience on board. Let us see what is actually happening and how we can correct ourselves as fellow Africans so that we do not stand against ourselves, because a house that is divided against itself is sure to crumble. And we in the continent of Africa, we are not ready. We are not looking for the crumbling of any of us. So let's just have an open mind. Let's watch the first video now. Okay, the first video is coming up, and I want us to just.
Come see, are you recording?
Yeah.
I'm recording for you people. Why I'm recording you shouldn't be the issue. I want to understand, why are you always calling this girl each time she goes to join the group?
I didn't go there. I just wanted to
She's old enough to take decision for herself. You said you wanted to do what? You want to know how old she is. Why do you want to know her age? Are you why? Are you related to her in any way?
She's just there again. She's my neighbor, something like that.
She's your neighbor.
Yeah.
Why didn't you come to ask me how old she is? Because you have every time you see her coming to throw the bin, you always call her. Okay, you want to know her age and you're asking her to follow you to your apartment.
Yes, there's nothing wrong. I was just she wants him to show her around my place. That's it.
You want to show my daughter around your place? God, I beg you. The one who trouble. The one who can't see South Africa. Who not from trouble? You want to show my child around your house? 11 years old girl. She's not even up to 11. She's going to turn 11 by November. And you said you want to go and show her your house.
So, as you
How old are you?
I'm old enough.
How old are you? I want to know.
I'm older than her, 22, 28 years.
You're 28 years and you want to show 11 years old child inside your house. Is she your sister? Is she your cousin? I don't understand. Okay, now, why were you dragging her hand when she refused to come?
I didn't drag her and I was holding.
You were holding her?
Mm.
Sit there.
He threatened me.
Oh, now
He
you...
was forcing me to go inside his apartment.
He was forcing you to come inside. Where was he standing when you were coming?
When I was coming, he was filming me and watching me come. When I get close, I started asking him to come into his apartment. And then
Oh,
he
so you
like,
came here to South Africa just to do this? You're a Nigerian, I'm a South African. I have a right to do anything here.
Okay, you're a South African. You have right to do anything.
Yes.
Including molesting my child, because this is child abuse. Do you know that?
Can you please go, because you are talking nonsense. This is my car.
I'm talking nonsense.
Yes, I can do
This
anything.
is your country, you can do
She's
anything.
old enough. You can see she has boobs. She's old. She's mature right now.
Okay, she have books.
Yes.
These books, is it for you? Did we say that the book she got is for you? Hey, when I don't try me. I'm not your usual South African. I'm not your usual Nigerian. When I don't try me, oh, don't try me. Don't try it with me. Don't try it. You see, you were asking me why I'm recording. I'm recording you so that I can show the whole world. So that if anything happens to my child, they will know who to hold responsible. Leave us alone. Leave us alone.
And then you are going at least.
Hey, I'm going to go. We are going to go, but until then, can you leave us? Can you leave us, me and my child, my children alone? You're telling me that she got books, she's old enough.
And she's beautiful as you can see.
She's beautiful. Is she your daughter? Are you her father? Are you her brother? What is your business with her beauty? What is your business with her beauty? I want to understand. If you have a child and somebody at your age is doing that to 11 years old child, are you going to be happy?
Why do you talk for her? She must talk for herself.
She's not up to, no, she can't talk for herself until she's 18. I'm her mother, I should talk for her. That is the law. Until she's 18, she cannot talk for herself.
Can you please go? Please.
No, you can't just ask me to go. Because if you try that, I'm going to get the cops for you. If you try that, I'm going to phone the police.
Stop recording me.
You can ask him to stop recording. You can say record him. Record him so that I can put it out there. So that if anything happens to my child.
How did you arrive here?
Okay, are you immigration? Are you working with the immigration? What is your business how I got here? What is your business? Are you working with immigration? You think you're a South African, she's also a South African. Even if I'm not a South African, she is a South African because she was born here. Please respect yourself. Don't ever, ever. You said you're 28, you said you're 21. I know you're older than those age you mentioned. At your age, you don't want to respect yourself, Babu. You don't want to respect. I am not your usual Nigerian, no. I am Isia Dromumma. Respect yourself. Respect yourself. Anytime you see my child, just move, go on your way. Don't ever stop my child. Not to talk of dragging her. What do you want to take her inside this room to go and do?
I was holding her. She knows.
Why are you holding her?
Let me.
You said you didn't drag her, you were holding her. Holding her for what? What's the reason? Why are you holding her? Why are you holding her? If your big brother come back, I will come and see him. But when I see his car here, I will come and see him to warn you. Stay away. Go and look for a job. Stop staying at home. You're old enough. Please, don't touch my daughter next time. You will not like me. Is it a move?
Okay. Say action now. Hi everyone. Good evening. So, this is concerning the video I posted yesterday. So, I'm here to let you guys know that the video is a con.
Okay. Before we listen to this second video, let's quickly address some things in the first video. Just hold on a bit. Just hold on a bit. This is actually the second video, but I want you to have a background knowledge of the first video that was posted. You can see in the first video, the question was, this woman brought an 11-year-old daughter out, saying that there is a neighbor of theirs. They are based in South Africa. As a Nigerian, they are based in South Africa. She delivered the baby in South Africa. That means they have been in South Africa for over a decade. Now, the daughter came to complain to her, the mother, that their next door neighbor is always trying to lure her into their apartment. Now, this mother, just like every reasonable mother will do, decided to ensure this does not repeat itself. Let's start from this. I happen to be having 2 grown-up girls under my watch. And as such, even as a father, I don't think I will be that calm. I will be that cool. The way the woman is a little bit calm, still exchanging words with the neighbor, with the so-called neighbor that this allegation is made against. Because as we speak, based on information available to us, I still take this as just mere allegation when I first of all saw that first video. Now, getting in front of someone that your daughter is reporting to you as trying to molest her, because I don't see any correlation why an adult will want to drag, this one is not even talk now, wants to drag your daughter into their apartment. A lot of things could go wrong. A lot of things could happen. If that daughter was a loose daughter, or if that daughter was not sensible enough to know that, hey, hold up, there is a limit to what a stranger should have to do with me in terms of access. And that daughter was open enough to discuss this with the mother. Lesson point: some parents are not that close to their daughters. Some parents are not that open to their daughters. And whenever they are going through challenges like this, they do not really have someone to cry out to. They do not really have someone to tell their ordeal, to share their terrible moments with. And that, I tell you, is a very, very dangerous situation to have. It has landed so many children in trouble. They are being molested. They cannot even talk because the parents are not playing their role properly. That's what I got from that. And I tell you, this is making me to think very well, to also size myself up. Am I really flowing well with my two girls? Can they discuss things happening to them privately with me without me prognosing? Am I friendly enough for them to know that, oh, my dad has always got my back, even when it's not pleasant? So, with that being said, it is an icebreaker for me to say you need to watch this part, and it's well noted. But the other aspect that is so annoying is the fact that the mother was in front of this so-called child, whatever grammar we want to call him to be. And this guy is saying that the child, a 10-year-old, an 11-year-old can speak for herself, that is she not beautiful, that she has boobs. Let me speak this in my dialect. To say that if I were to be in that, I would never be in that situation. Yeah, because you will not finish that statement. You will not finish that statement. If it is actually, I'm just imagining if it is really, you will start that, you will actually start that discussion, but you will just discover that you continue that discussion, people that understand me understand what I'm trying to say. But this woman was still very calm. And I'm like, this is serious. Could this be because this woman is in a foreign land, that she's just trying to adjust? Then one side of my mind was telling me that this is actually what people go through by migrating from their country, either because they are looking for greener pasture, or maybe because of work or business that has taken them out of their comfort zone. And somebody is standing right in front of you, telling you that because your daughter has got boobs, has got backside, and that gives them the freedom to just try out anything that comes to their mind with your daughter. And to now crown it all, now mention the fact that he is a South African, that he is in his country, and as such, he can do anything about. I do not really want to believe this, because if I don't know any South African at all, at least I know Teben Kwai, and I've seen some intelligent guys from South Africa, and I don't think we can use the action of one person wrongly portrayed to just paint the whole country black. But I find that surprising, because A lot of persons have been saying, oh, that's what they are always saying, that they are in their country, they can do anything, they can, and it's just a bad timing, because even this period is a period that South Africans are asking Africans to leave their country. They are asking, especially the Nigerian community, they're like, you guys should just get back. But I tell you, I don't have a problem with that. But even if you are sending Africans, if you are sending Nigerians or other Africans out of your country, I do not believe that that should give you the power to do anything anyhow to fellow Africans. Yeah, fellow Africans like yourself. And I remember I grew up seeing Nigerians housing, what's it called? Housing the Sierra Leoneans. Is this Sierra Leoneans they call them? People from Sierra Leone. They have been housed in Nigeria. I remember when I traveled to Ogun State, there are some of these Sierra Leoneans that they had their camp there, and we played the role of big brother to them when they were here. Nigeria is always very, very open, very interesting, welcoming to visitors and the likes. So I'm saying this, and it's like a rude shock to me. But back to this video. Something is happening here that we also need to correct. Please, let me balance this. I also remember there was a playback of something like this that happened in Nigeria so many years back, when Ghanaians were much in Nigeria and they were doing beautiful jobs in terms of teaching. You see your Ghanaian teacher, the way they pronounce words and the like, just matter. That guy is a Ghanaian, and they were doing fantastic job. But along the line, something happened, and it was almost like what is playing out in South Africa now, that brought about the talk of Ghana must go. There was a period that they actually sent off Ghanaians from Nigeria. That was a tough one, because I remember I have some Ghanaian friends back in the secondary school days, and I would have loved to, I wouldn't have been able to imagine seeing that they are forcefully ejected the way South Africans are also doing now. And I don't want to go too much into that, but let's go back to the video. Somebody is standing in front of you, is talking about sensitive part of your child's body, and he's telling you that because he's in his country, he can do anyhow. And this is not someone far. This is just your next door neighbor, because from the look of that video, it's just the next door. The safety of the child is in question. Now, before we knew it, this video went viral. And after some time, the woman came back with a second video. That is where the balancing of this story really, really is. Remember what you have watched in the first video, how the woman was saying the safety of the child and all the stuff. She's coming back to report to the uncle of that guy, to warn either his brother or his nephew or whoever he is, that is about 26, 28 years, that is trying to show a 10-year-old or 11-year-old girl, daughter of the next door neighbor, the inside. What kind of discussion will that be? That's very dumb. Now, the next is another side of the video playing out, where the woman is now coming up to say that, hey, hold up, whatever you saw in the first video was actually something that never happened. And I'm like, something that never happened. How? When? Where? How would you come out to create something like that that is tarnishing the image of your next door neighbor and the image of the entire South Africans? Yeah, because this period, people are taking in anything that is negative stories about South Africans. So, do you think, as a mature person, do you think it is the right time for you to come and create a kind of content that will jeopardize the life of more Africans in South Africa, the life of your child, your daughter? Because apparently, if it's a content, that means you are lying against a South African man while you are in their country. And the South African man is in agreement for you to create a bad image about him. Wow. And is allowing you to create that content, cameras shot on him, and you are making it look real, because in the first video, the way your daughter was reacting did not appeal to me, did not tell me or any reasonable parent that this was actually staged or a content. But if after watching this video, we all decide to say that that was a content, then there is a problem. Number one, the psychological impact of that on the daughter. And if she's carried along in that content, then your daughter might as well forget about studying whatever she wants to study. She must be someone that is created for the movie industry, because she sounds scared, she sounds too serious, she sounds innocently unhappy with what transpired. So I just want us to watch the second part of this, where
real is a content. So please, my brother here and my neighbor did not do anything to my child. The video is just a content. So please do not harm him in any way or see him as a bad person. He's actually a good person. So please find a place in your heart to forgive me, and also forgive him. It's just a content. We didn't mean to escalate it that much.
We did this content just to teach children. It was for educational purposes. So it went viral. Yeah, sorry, I didn't do anything.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Thank you guys for your understanding. Thank you. God.
at this point, I think I need people to just talk on the comment section, because I think I need to just look for something to munch. I don't understand the two videos. One came up and was telling us, showing us, portraying a human being like yourself, like a beast that want to malhandle your child in his own country during a period whereby the whole of Africa are looking at South Africa or South Africans with disgust. Even as so many people might not really understand the reason why they are doing what they are doing, everybody is entitled to his or her own opinion. Everyone in this world is looking for their selfish interest. So, regardless of how we take it, either in Nigeria, in Kenya, in Botswana, whatever, reacting to what South Africans are doing, the truth is that they are in their country. And as they are in their country, they are the ones that know what they are passing through. They might not be in the best of way of looking for solution to what they are passing through according to our own judgment. That is not a call for us to make. But for you to now put your life in the line because you said this is the content, that's where the confusion is setting in. Because how would you create a content that is coming with chaos? How would you create a content that is putting a child at risk? How would you create a content? You say you want to pass knowledge to children. What knowledge is that passing? That sounds more of a blackmail than actual knowledge transfer. But if you say it's a content, the question is, we need to see you, especially now that Nigerians, other African countries have been asked to leave. We need to see you back in Nigeria. Then we can believe if actually is a content that you created. Maybe when you settle down back in Nigeria and we are sure that you are safe, then we can believe that is a content. Because if by now, and please, the reason why I'm doing this video is because I believe that, because I saw it on some person's channels as well, but I believe that if we spread this news, maybe we can get to the nitty-gritty of this. And in case the woman is in any form of danger with her daughter, we can bring her back home. We know Nigeria is passing through a whole lot now, but it's not something that we allow us leave our fellow Nigerians out there stranded. To the point of having their children, let's assume, I'm just assuming if it is actually true, if the first video is actually true, then this woman needs to be shown to us arriving back to Nigeria, getting her child back to safety. Even if the video is not, if at the end of the day the video is just content, still not a problem. We want you back in your mother's land, in Nigeria. From the way she's speaking, I understand that she's an Igbo. And Igbos, they are this set of persons in Nigeria that they can survive anywhere. So I'm begging you, please, come back to Nigeria. You will survive. They are one of the best brains in Africa, whether we like it or not. Come back. And this is an appeal to a whole lot of you that are going through challenges, one challenge or the other in South Africa. Speak up. You can, I don't know what to say, but I'm just feeling something is not adding up in the two videos. It might be true that it's content. Fine, there is no problem. But whether it is content or not, fellow Africans, South Africans do not want fellow Africans in their country. I think the best way we can do is if we can get to support you guys to come back to Nigeria, to return back to different countries where you've come from, and just survive. Because I've been seeing a whole lot of videos. South Africa has been so much marked with the first time I heard the word xenophobic, it was in relation to South Africa. So why risk your life? Please come back. And I think it's high time we Africans, even if we can just gather, no matter how little money, to support these people that are returning, so that they don't come back and take to crime. They don't come back and they are left to die. They don't come back and they have nothing to do, because a lot of them are living their means of livelihood back there. So if you are part of those that are returning from South Africa, I know you have a better story. You have hands-on experience. If you have ever encountered one or two scenarios like this, or some other strange scenarios, I think I would like to drop our email. You can send us mail. Let's chat. You can send us mail on send us mail. This is not going to be a long story night. It's just it's an appeal to rescue as many Africans, and it's just so painful. Send us mail if you have returned or you are planning to return, and you need us to help raise an alarm to ensure that you get back safely to Nigeria. If there is any little amount of support that we can gather to give you, we'll be happy to try our best. We're not promising anything because we are not federal government, but we can, this platform, we can see how we can help you. Even if it is one person that we can help, that has reduced one from 1,000. It's no more 1,000 persons stranded. I mean, you are already back, or you are on your way back, and you are concerned about what to do with your life, where to start, how to begin. Okay, let's start with this. Number one, if you are confused, you are challenged, you are discouraged, you are demoralized, you don't know what to do with your life, there is hope for you. Reach out to us. Which of the mail do I use now? That's what I'm just looking at. Okay, just reach out to us on dsetro@gmail.com. So reach out to us at gmail.com, at gmail.com. See, sometimes money is not everything. Sometimes what you might need is just ideas to bounce back. What's it called? Support, somebody to listen to you, to just give you that listening ear, advice, and sometimes some of you that are still open for skill on this platform, we are very, very grateful that we can be able to provide one or two training. We can make it happen for you. I'm just wrapping my head around what we can do. But we have a team that can go through whatever challenge that you have passed through in South Africa and you want to get yourself back. I think if there is anything I can talk about, I have some pool of friends, some partners that will be glad to look at your situation and advise you better, and where we can offer little support, no matter how little. So far, we've been able to establish, because whoever is reaching out to us, we must be able to establish the truth that you actually had some challenges. You came back from South Africa and you don't want to take to crime. You don't want to destroy yourself. You don't want to lose your mind, but you need advice. We can provide you with opportunity to speak with some consultants that will look through and advise you on which way next, which way to go. Then we can also create a platform for you to come share your experience on our platform to see if one or two persons can be willing and able to assist you so that you can get your feet back. I think that's all about what the world is and what the world should be about, not just leaving people when they are stranded, because I see large numbers of persons being brought back from South Africa. Kudos to the Nigerian government. They've been bringing in some South Africans back to the country. But I know that the government alone cannot do these things. So some of us, even if it is as little as any kind of support that we can render, just talking to these people, if you are a psychologist, if you are a consultant that can help rehabilitate people that are about losing their mind and the likes, reach out to us too. So we connect these people to you that are returning so that we can talk to them, we can bring them back, we can make them know that all hope is not lost. And some of you that have a craft, that have handwork, that is where our own specialty is. Some of you that have crafts, you have skills, you can do one or two things. Let me tell you, we can help look for how to just bring you back into that line of business as you are getting back to Nigeria. I can tell you much about that when you reach out. But just send us a mail at thissetro2@gmail.com and tell us about your South Africa experience. You're back now. What do you intend to do with your life? If you are emotionally a bit okay, you want us to interview you, you want us to talk about your stories, you want us to listen to you and help provide solution, because at this time I can't even phantom it. That's why it's like I don't know what to say, because it is traumatic. Some of you have worked 10, 15, 20 years, you base everything over there, and just like that, you are being sent back. You are being shipped back like an unwanted, or no, I don't want to talk about that deeply. But please, this video is not to castigate South Africa, it's not to castigate Nigerians, it's not to bring anybody's morale down, but it's just to appeal to every one of us that we should not forget the human side of us that makes us as Africans. And that is the family tie that we have as Africans. We are always talking about family, we are always talking about culture, we are always talking about helping ends, helping out. Don't let us fall into this mode of now labeling each other wrongly and creating more dichotomy amidst ourselves. And for some of the South Africans that are there, they know this story, they know whether it is true or not, you can reach out as well. Let us listen to your side of the story. The comment section of this stream is there. You can comment, tell us what you know about this story. Let us know, those that are close to this woman, let us know about her. The first thing is she a content creator? Does she create this kind of I don't know how to even classify her content. This kind of content that are so controversial in nature that can even put a stigma on it. No, don't let me go through. And if this video gets in contact to the woman, You can reach out to us. Let us know whether it's actually a content or you were pressured. That is the word. Or you were pressured to do a second video just for your safety. And so you have to do it. But even if you are pressured to do the second video or you are not pressured, please, we want you back in Nigeria. After all, the same brain that you have used to succeed there in South Africa, you can use the same brain to succeed anywhere in the world. But please come back safely. We want all our African brothers out there in South Africa, a lot of you that are going back to your country with anger, with venoms, and looking for how to retaliate. Please, the first thing, once you are alive, there is hope. So, in the best interest of yourself, your children, your family that are looking towards seeing you, please come back. I know South Africa will wake up one day and they will discover that the world economics does not depend on autarky. Nobody succeeds alone the way the world is structured. We need each other. And I hope it's not too late. And I hope that whatever they have in mind that is making them take this path is a good cause that will benefit them. And we also help them not to create problem for the businesses of the South Africans in the other part of the African continent. Because people should always think about the big picture. You know, a lot of businesses in Nigeria are South African owned. And imagine if Africa is not forgiving, what could have happened? But I believe that they are looking for how to resolve this, but that's not our challenge. Our challenge is that if you are having challenge in South Africa, reach out to us. Tell us your story. The world needs to hear you. Come back. If you are even in other countries, apart from Nigeria, send us your story. Send us proof of whatever you are saying. Let us see how factual it is. We promise to get in touch with you to see how we can assist mentally, a little bit of materially, if it's possible, but more so, we can give you a kind of proper mentoring to get your foot back. And another fact is this, that we are on this platform, we partner with a particular organization called Deep Talent Platform. It's a platform, I'll write it. Deep Talent Platform is a platform that recruits remote job, that creates remote job opportunities for people in the global south to work in different organizations across the global north. Global south, talking of African countries, Philippines, Pakistan, India, just like that. They want to work remotely. Now you do not need to travel physically there. That maybe something like this will happen in any country and you're scared. No, you can actually work from any part of the world, any part of the African continent, and you're working in Canada, you're working for a Canadian companies, American company, Australian, and the likes of them, UK. So please, let me quickly drop that here in case www.deeptalentplatform.com for, okay. So if you are part of those that have been forcefully ejected from South Africa, or you are in any other African countries and you are in need of job to do. For remote jobs, I know a lot of us will be chatting us on for remote jobs. Send your CV. Send your CV to, yeah, please. You can send your CV. You go, it's not just sending your CV, you go, you apply, and fill the information correctly, your job experience and like the particular, you see job vacancies that are there. So you see job vacancies, send us, please send us mail. I'm talking of for remote jobs, send your CVs to www.deeptalentplatform.com. But please, this is not for just people that are looking for a random job. This is for professionals. Maybe you're a professional where you were or in any other countries that you have, and you stumbled upon this video. Kindly send a resume to this platform, apply, and you see the jobs opportunities that are there. So our partnership is with this organization to get those that are what's it called, academically inclined, corporate world experience inclined. We can get you job here. But for those of you that are returning from South Africa and your part is not the work, is not the corporate world, maybe you are talented in one skill or the other, reach out to us. We have something that might be of benefit for you, and we have opportunities that we can share with you and mentor you to start up your new life here in the continent of Africa, especially those of you that are in Nigeria. Reach out to us. If you're in other countries, still reach out to us. We'll see how we can still render all these services across board to you, because it is not just all about talking, it's all about walking the talk. And from here, I want to say thank you so very much. This is just all about the stream tonight. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video until it gets to the necessary quarters. I would really love this matter to be investigated to know how true it is. I believe this is not something that should just be trivialized. It would be better if the law enforcement can even verify whether it's actually a content so that they can wait it off. And if it is not a content, they can see to the security of the life of the mother, the daughter, and whoever is in that family that is the next door neighbor to this person that has been accused. So please, at this point in time, I want to say thank you so very much. Till we have our next live stream next week, Sunday, every 10 p.m. Nigerian time, we come online with numerous discussion on topical issues such as this. And I look forward to seeing every one of us next week. From the Setros, we want to say thank you so very much. Love you and have a wonderful time. Don't forget to like, share, comment. Bye-bye.